Engineer Bill saying welcome to the Channel 9 Roundhouse again. It's Monday time for a brand new week of train fun, cartoon fun, some big whistle winners, and unfortunately, today again we're going to have to do the Get Well Bell in two sections because we've got a stack of them. So stand by for your names a little bit later on. Here we go with our first cartoon, and it's all aboard for Spunky and Tadpole, boys! And now stand by for the first section of the Get Well Bell. And remember, they are not all in this first section. There'll be a second section a little bit later on. We won't even have time to say what they're suffering from, except we know that they're kind of miserable little engineers, and we hope the Get Well Bell will cheer you up. For Roddy Bayer, Gary Spurlock, and Stephen Brown, Cindy Lou Nix, David Michael, and let me see now, Finn Madsen, isn't that a cute name? Billy Hughes, and Mommy Sheila, and Mickey Pondero. And for Bobby Boland, and Debbie Fleischer, and the Get Well Bell for Kathy, Ronnie, and Bobby Ninofsky, and Mike and Kevin Palon, and Martha Barrett. Gary Heimlich's mommy has the flu, so we'll include her too. And for Donald Murphy. Donald, a little bit later on, I'm going to show the Gumby that you built. It took me a week to get it back from the car that it was left in after I left San Bernardino, but you'll see it tonight. Here at the Roundhouse today. What's your name?
Susan Ivers.
How old are you, Susan?
5.
And where do you live?
211 South Skull Street.
What city is that in?
Highland Park.
Good for you. Do you go to school? What school?
What school?
And what grade are you in?
Room 2.
Room 2? Is that kindergarten? Well, you better say hi to Room 2, huh?
Hi, Room 2.
What's your teacher's name?
Mrs. Cox.
Why don't you say hi to her, too?
Hi, Mrs. Cox.
That's the girl. What's your name, young man?
Sally Kemp.
You got a nickname?
Yeah.
What?
Corky.
Why did they call you Corky?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Corky Kemp. That's kind of cute. How old are you?
6.
And where do you go to school?
Saunders.
And what grade are you in?
1st grade.
Your teacher's name?
Miss Fisher.
Well, how about giving her a big hello, huh?
Hello, Miss Fisher.
That's the stuff. Are you... Oh, dear, I've got to ring the lead bell for me because I forgot to set up their projects. And here they are. Here is a beautiful Ulrich stock car. That's a cattle car that was built by Corky Kemp. See that? And here comes a beautiful Athearn hopper car that was built by Susan Ivers. And you both had help, I think, didn't you? Who helped?
My father and me and my brother.
You and your father and your brother?
Yeah.
And who helped you, Susan?
My father.
Did you supervise? Who knew you were supposed to say yes? You did, didn't you? Well, you looked at it when he finished it, didn't you? Well, sure you supervised. You inspected it. Absolutely. That's why you get your Engineer Bill hat, because you inspected it to see that he did a good job. There it is with the official Cartoon Express emblem, Susan Ivers and Corky Kemp. Here comes your Engineer Bill hat. And now comes the bell that says, welcome to the Roundhouse to 2 brand new engineers. There you are. And here comes Casey. Now, easy does it. Steady. Steady. Everything's going to be all right. All right, Casey. Wave goodbye now, will you, please? Oh. No wonder that Fuzzy Bavasi didn't send me my contract this year. Yes, sirree. Close your eyes and reach into the mailbag. She is closing her eyes. Way down to the bottom. She's going in. Take out one letter and one letter only, and we'll find out who one of our future guests will be. From Laverne, California. From Laverne. That's out Pomona way. Dear Engineer Bill, I would like to be on your show. My name is Gail Stanford. My dad would like me to ask you for a boxcar, please. Oh, he wants a boxcar for his railroad, huh? Gail Stanford, 1775 5th Street, Laverne, California. Gail, congratulations on having your letter drawn, and we will send you a car to build, and you and your daddy do a good job of it, will you? But now, let's go with a big all aboard for another cartoon.
All aboard!
Sensation. Stand by for the second section of the Get Well Bell. Here it comes, boys and girls, and I hope that it won't take you too long to be up and on your feet. For George Jobin, Karen Gentili, and Debbie Jordan, and Johnny and Nancy Custer are ill. The Get Well Bell for Randy and Loretta Martinez, for Helen Palmer, Jerry West, and also Buddy Rushi, and for Stevie Cathy and Denny Collins, and Scotty Shoup, and Linda Fenter, and let me see now. Oh, Dorothy Hodges, who lives in Colton, California. For Melinda Morgan, who is only 2 years old. And for Billy and Tommy Durang. And the Get Well Bell for Georgianne Anderson. And for Judy Rice. And let me see now. Erin Lou Martin. And Marcia and Mary and Wayne and Bruce Patterson. And for Christy, Tommy, and Sandy Maycoot. And let me see, Gibbon Lackey of San Bernardino. And for Christopher Edward Foster, 4 years old. For Eric Ruschenberg and Dominic DiDomenico. And Kathy, Jeff, and Mark Ferris. And let me see, Cheryl Sailors. William Koserig. And also for Dale Dahlberg. For all of you engineers who are not feeling so swell, here comes the second section of the Get Well... You sissies, take your fingers out of your ears. Come on now. Here we go. There, that's the stuff. And now, do you know what time it is? Time to march off to the refrigerator for our milk. Company! Halt! This man, as long as he's been in my army, has never learned to march. All right. Pour yourself a glass of milk, but not too full so it doesn't spill as you come back to your television set. Here we are. For Susan. There you are. And for Engineer Bill. Now close the refrigerator door. I've always had trouble with that word ever since I was a little boy. Refrigerator door, and come slowly back to the television set. Now, Susan, in a good, loud, clear voice so everybody can hear it, will you explain to all of the boys and girls how this red light, green light game is played? And if it isn't loud enough, I'll also have Corky do it.
On the green light, you go. On the red light, you stop. For no engineer will ever run on a red light.
How's that sound to you, Corky?
Fine.
Let's hear your version of it.
On the green light, you go. On the red light, you stop. No interval on the red light.
Well, it's a toss-up. It really is. All right. How do you do, Fweight Twain? This is Susan Ivers and Corky Kemp.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
And this is Fweight Twain Wayne.
And a wet Wayne, too. I was de-whaled on the way here.
I don't know how you can...
Flags were washed out.
I don't know how you can afford to dress like that. I really don't.
Well, it hides a dirty shirt.
Huh?
It hides a dirty shirt.
Boy, this man has got to make the best-dressed man of the year. You know it? Really.
I don't know.
Oh, this is sensational.
We better get me a bigger hat, though.
All right.
You know what I mean.
He was complaining because my hat doesn't fit him. Size 8. Is that what you wear?
That's right.
Huh?
A swell head, I guess. Huh?
No. Last time I saw a hat like that, it was on a pumpkin. All right. Here we go, Fweight Twain. We are ready to play. Boys and girls, wherever you are, think. Let's beat him tonight. Did I get the sign Friday?
I forget.
Was I here Friday?
Friday.
Yes,
was here.
I didn't get the sign.
Green light. Be ready. Red light. How we doing down there? Red light. Up.
Up.
Green light. We're going to catch you like green light. Red light. Green light. Red light. Oop. Hey, we're one sip behind there.
Man.
Huh? Gee, well up there.
No, I'm all right yet.
Are you? Well,
Yeah.
you're all delayed action there. Take a slow switch at the crossing. Green light. Green light. Red light. Whoop. I don't know about tonight. Monday night's usually my lucky night. Red light. Whoop. Green light. Red light. Red light. Green light. Green light. Red light. Red light. Green light. Oh! Well,
I've been
Monday
sick.
night. A little bit sicker tonight.
Green eyes.
Green light. Ready. Red light.
Okay, you did it.
Well,
I admit it.
go.
I couldn't deny that one. The real bell for Corky Kemp. The real bell for Susan Ivers. The real bell for all of the engineers who played a good game. And the real bell for Fweight Twain Wayne, too. And the lead bell for me and those who missed. Pow. You notice I don't spare myself on that lead bell. I just bang it as loud for me as I do for you. Yes, and I forgot to thank you. Thank you very much. I lost it for you Thursday. Boys and girls, I want to say something to you. I like bread, and I like honey. And so do you, I'll bet. And that's the reason why I like Barbara Ann Honey V bread so much, because this bread is made with honey, actually has pure golden honey baked right in. Another reason Barbara Ann Honey V bread is so good, it's a special blend of 5 different... Oh, you know, last week was a most exciting one with trying to push Sassy Sam, that bad habit bandit, over the trestle. Did you go along with us on that all week long and not be a Sassy Sam? Or a Sassy Susie? Huh? You weren't? Good for you. Tonight, boys and girls, we're going to try to tackle another bad habit. You know, there's a whole carload of these bad habit bandits. Some of us have a lot of them, some of us don't have too many of them. But if any of us have even one of them, that's too much. Now, I just want to tell you that you can get rid of those bad habits, even though it is an uphill fight. It's a real uphill push, but with lots of steam and effort, just like Little Mo the Bad Habit Buster puts into it, why, we can dump that bad habit train right over the trestle. And do you know the one that we're going to try to dump over the trestle tonight? He's called the Appetite Bandit. And his name is Slim... I can't read that. What is that? Slim what? Slim McNibble, yeah. He is the vegetable at his plate. And he gets behind you and he says, oh, don't taste that, don't taste that, don't taste that. And pretty soon you haven't had any dinner at all, and about 9 o'clock you're hungry, and then you go eat something that isn't too good for you. So this week, will you do this with me? Boy, I'm going to ask an awful lot of you tonight. An awful lot of you. I'm going to ask you to say, I promise that all this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I will eat anything that is on my plate, and I will clean it up. Will you promise? All right. Remember now, you promised. Here goes Little Mo, the Bad Habit Buster, with the first try at pushing Slim McNibble. Come on, Mo.
Into the trash can, into the trash can. I hope again, 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 I hope again. It's tough work, but if I stick it out, I'll break the bad habit. The bad habit. The bad habit. I hope again, 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 I hope again.
This is not going to be easy. This is not going to be easy. Promise again. All this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I will eat anything that is on my plate, and I will get rid of that appetite bandit. It's going to be a tough one, Cork. And you help too, Susan, all right? Here we go now with a great big all aboard for Gumby. Are you ready? All aboard! Right now, even though it's a rainy Monday night, it'll be sunshiny on Saturday, and I want to talk to you about where I'm going to be. On Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, I'll be visiting with you at Vaughn's Market at 973 South Glendora in West Covina. That's Saturday, February 6th at 10 o'clock. And when you go to Vaughn's this week, be sure to look for this beautiful Stelber bicycle that is on display there, because it's going to be awarded during my appearance at Vaughn's. And this Stelber bike is one that any boy or girl would be proud to own, a real beauty. And then at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll see you at Jay's Market at 4301 Santa Barbara Street in Los Angeles. That's at 1 o'clock. And when I come visiting, the Big Whistle is going to come along with me, and we're going to play it for some wonderful prizes. For one of you, there's going to be an American Flyer Frontiersman electric train set, complete with track and transformer exactly like Little Mo the Bad Habit Buster. And from Whammo, makers of the Fun Farm and the Draw Yarn kits, there'll be a Whammo home bowling set for the whole family to enjoy. from Fweight, makers of fine athletic equipment, this Fweight basketball and goal kit, and we'll have some moving tank target games. We're going to bring along some snap trains and snap plane airport sets and also some Cosman spud guns. And for everybody, there's going to be a taste of that wonderful, wonderful chunky chocolate. Delicious milk chocolate with Brazil nuts and cashew nuts and raisins. Chunky chocolates. So, come along, will you? And now let's get back to Gumby, huh? All aboard? Come on.
All aboard!
Oh, Susan, you're a big help.
You're looking at the beautiful...
And now comes my favorite music. Name the song. What's the song?
Engineer Bill.
That's right. Here we go. Everybody dance.
See her rolling down the track. See her pop and smoke the black. Who's that throttle? That Engineer Bill. See those drivers whirling high.
Boys and girls, that's a record they wrote and recorded just for us. And you know it's not just a Christmas record. You can enjoy it all year round. So why don't you get it for your record library? Send your name and address and $1 to Engineer Bill Record, KHJ-TV, Hollywood 28. There's the address. Yes, that's the Engineer Bill Record. Remember, the address is Engineer Bill Record, KHJ-TV, Hollywood 28. $1 and your name and address, and be sure to... Look at this Gumby. Can you, Freddie? Whoa, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. This Gumby was made for me by...
Blast off. The board.
No, Corky, blast off. Squeak. And now stand by for Name It and You Can Have It. Are you ready, Susan? Ready, Brad? Here we go. Name it, you can have it. Look, look.
Most potato chips.
Bluebird potato chips and I just talked about it, Barbara.
Barbara and
Honey. V, Brad, that's right, all right. And
Chucky.
no, this isn't Chunky's. This is Mystic Tape. Here's the Chunky right here. See, the Chunky's much bigger than the Mystic Tape. It's a full half-pound family size. And name this and you can have it. Bit of honey. Every kid knows that. And name this and you can have it. And you better...
Engineer Bill
Oh, I was afraid you were going to say Frank Sinatra, and I would have been real disappointed. That's right. And a spud gun. And here comes a Jack Bill Things to Do book. Things to Do color and recolor book. And name it...
Oscar Mayer all-meat wieners.
This is wonderful. Where's little Oscar? He's got to be here tonight. Well, we didn't see little Oscar tonight, but boy, it was sure good to see that Oscar Mayer bacon. It is delicious. And don't forget Oscar Mayer all-meat wieners and the wonderful variety slice packs. There's never a day's boredom in the school lunches if you go right down the list of Oscar Mayer variety slice packs. And now, a big all aboard for Spunky and Tadpole.
All aboard!
The last episode.
Say, I sure want to thank you for the Get Well cards. I was only gone one day. I felt kind of miserable for a few days. But look at this one. Here you run down. Hope you'll soon be full of steam again. From Harry Laborde and Julie Laborde. And from Dennis McLean, a very lovely card. And also from Marion and Terry Sullivan. And from Mart. And from Kurt Holland and Robbie Phillips and Eddie McEwen. And Jill R. Moss. Thank you very, very much. It was real wonderful to hear from you. We'll be back again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, and I hope that you'll all be with us. And remember what you promised tonight. I promise that all this week I will eat everything that Mother puts on the plate, whether I used to think I didn't like it or not. Will you do that for me? It's a real big thing you're doing for me, but you'll find out that you're doing it for yourself, too. So try all this week. Let's get rid of that appetite bandit, okay? The Little Rascals is 7 o'clock, immediately following Cartoon Express. And now this is Engineer Bill, Engineer Susan, and Engineer Corky Kemp saying so long and happy highball, engineers!